What's going on, everyone? Austin John Plays here, and today I'm going to be talking about an easy way for you to get a whole bunch of poes without doing a lot of work in Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. When it comes to getting poes in Tears of the Kingdom for all the required poes, for all the bargainer statues, for all the different outfits that you can get, I made a video on that if you want to see more. Boop. When it comes to Poe farming, there's two ways to go about it. One of them is going to be the natural way, which you're going to, I guarantee, come across as many poes as you need while exploring all of the depths. The depths is massive, and there's 120 light roots that correspond to the overworld shrines that you can unlock down here. However, you may see as unlocking all the light roots as that's completion stuff. I'm gonna do that much later. For now, I just want to get those outfits. Austin, can you help me? And yes, I can help you exactly with that. Now, there are a few main areas that you need to come to in the Grand Underground at some point throughout your adventure. And specifically, I'm talking about the large abandoned mines. Now, you're going to be coming across small abandoned mines like this one over here and this one over here, the Hylia Canyon mine that was used to get one of the bargainer eyes. But then you're going to come across much larger ones, like here, the abandoned Karakara mine, which for reference is directly underneath the Karakara Bazaar. Let's head over there. These large abandoned mines have congregations of poes that you're going to be able to get easily, and they typically are in very obvious areas. This is a grand poe, and when you collect that, it's worth 20 poes. I would highly recommend, anytime you come across grand poes, put down a little marker. I like to do the little skull icon because, you know, the poes aren't alive. And then once you're here, take a look around, see if you see any more red floating poes. Chances are you won't. Move on to the next large underground structure. I know that directly underneath Gerudo Town is going to be the location of one. It's also where Master Koga said that he was going to be going off to, so I guess that's where I'm going, not only for Master Koga, but more for this quest line. And there is a light route along the way. Beautiful. That is the opposite direction of where I need to go. By the way, when you see people underground at these abandoned mines, they are lying. They are not good people. Oh, great, and there's a building platform. I've talked about it many times. This is one of my favorite auto builds. A wing, 3 fans, and 2 rockets. It gets you where you want to go, and it gets you there fast. And I'm already pretty much at my destination. Your first time coming to some of these establishments, you're gonna see some Yiga flying around. You don't have to interact with them. Oh, great, this is exactly what we're looking for. We're looking for the grand poes next to the large abandoned mines. So right here are the 2 grand poes that I'm gonna be going after. One of them is right here. Mark him down on my map. One is over here. Mark him down on my map. The light route's up there, let's go activate that. I think we can from on top of this mushroom. That's the reason this large poe is here, to tell us, hey, you should come up here. Yep, he sure was, thanks guy. At the Great Abandoned Central Mine, directly underneath the Great Plateau, if you look toward that large circular area where you previously had a battle with Master Koga, you're gonna see an archway. This is, by the way, northeast. Right underneath this archway, we're going to be finding 2 grand poes. One right here, and one right next to him. If you went to the bargainer at the Wellspring of Courage, you very well may have already unlocked the light route over here at the Construct Factory, or you may have unlocked the Construct Factory for another reason. And the Construct Factory is a very tall building. If you just use Ascend to make your way all the way to the top, so from behind the central area, you're going to be seeing this area. We're just going to ascend right through it. There's going to be a steward here, and by the way, inside of these chests, there's going to be, I think, a weapon and a shield, a Captain 4 Reaper, which is always a great item, and inside of there is a Mighty Zonite shield. But from this platform, we're going to ascend once again. And up here, we have 2 more grand poes. On the lower right portion of the map is going to be Lurlin Village, and then just north of here, if you're in the depths, this is going to be the abandoned Lurlin mine, which I don't think has any story significance, but I know there's at least one Grand Poe there. Directly underneath Hateno Village is going to be the abandoned Hateno mine. Over here, I think is 2. It might be 1 Grand Pose. Zora's Domain probably has the best congregation because I know there's 3 Grand Pose. By the way, from the Zora's Domain shrine, if you go under Zora's Domain, you're going to reach the cave under Zora's Domain, and there's going to be a hidden chasm right here. This hidden chasm is going to be leading to the abandoned Lanayru mine, and on this walkway right here, there's going to be 2 Grand Pose, and I think 1 right there. I'm going to go grab those real quick. As soon as you spawn in, there's going to be a small landmass right behind you, and there's going to be a small little hover boat on it. As we make our way towards the central structure, you're going to see the 2 that are going to be up there and the 1 over to the right. Because I don't supposed to be here yet for the Yiga questline, there's no enemies or anything else to deal with, so feel free to just come here. Another Grand Poe. If we go ahead and ascend into these mushrooms over here, then it's just going to be a quick glide over. And to be honest, I don't remember exactly how many I started off with, but I just got 200 in the span of like 20 minutes. That's some really efficient time to Poe ratio there, which now is enough for the Gators of the Depths or the Dark Trousers. It didn't require me going around and exploring areas that I haven't explored already. Once you're going around and you see Grand Poes next to a light route or next to a fast travel point, mark them down. Because here's the thing, these Poes, they respawn. The exact interval is really weird to figure out, but it equates to about 2 actual in-game days without time skipping at all, like by campfires and stuff like that. So it has to be 2 naturally occurring days. But once that happens, these are going to be back here and you can just grab them again. In the amount of time that you're going to be going around and getting all the Frox mob drops that you need in order to upgrade the Of the Depths outfit, these are going to be respawned 2 or 3 times already. Good morning, it's now me again, the next day. And this is typically what I do, is just like, I start my day off. If I still need more Poes, I just go around and I do a little bit of a Poe farm. And doing it on this very, lax schedule is just super easy. Here's the same Grand Poe that I got right at the beginning of the video. And then I just come from here and I fast travel back to the abandoned Gerudo mine, and thanks to the markers that Past Austin made, I could just head on over there. As soon as I fast travel in, I know exactly where they are. I don't know how long your Bright Bloom seeds are gonna remain on the ground. Maybe a long time. That'd be nice. Come and grab these 2 at the abandoned central mine that I know exactly where they are. And as you're going through down here, just any new Grand Poes that you see that are next to light routes, mark those down as well. Not just the ones that I'm showing you here. The more places that you find, the more quickly and efficiently you're going to be able to go through and do 1 quick run and get all the Poes that you need. If you get to the point that you find 20 Grand Poes, maybe only at 10 destinations, then you can rebuy a piece of amiibo clothing every day that you're playing this game, as those are some of the most expensive things at 400 Poes per piece. And if there's any muddle buds or puff shrooms or bomb flowers that you know of on your route, those will also respawn at the same interval as these Poes. So easy way for you to go around, get supplies, get all of the Poes that you need, and more. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. And thanks to the new round that I did, I could afford the Hood of the Depths. And then I only need 60 more for the Gators of the Depths, and I'm all done. Nah, I'm not gonna buy the Tunic of the Memories, at least not yet. You know what? I'm gonna bump today's videos to tomorrow, and we're gonna do Depths videos today. Yeah, Past Austin doesn't know that yet. Back to him. This is going to be the easiest and most efficient way for you to get Poes en masse if you don't want to go around and unlock all the light routes right away. Well, great. I hope you found this information helpful on how to get Poes in Tears of the Kingdom quickly, easily and efficiently. If you did, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button down below. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, turning on notifications. Until next time, Austin John out.